Hello everyone, this is Marisha from SBC Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today I am going to discuss with you about HTML structure. This HTML is used to design a web page. Now today's content is Introduction to HTML Structure, Basic Structure of HTML Document, Declaration, HTML Element, Head Element, Body Element, and the conclusion. Now we'll see one by one. Introduction to HTML Structure. HTML means Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is the foundation of all the web pages. It provides the structure and organization of a content of a web page. The basic structure of an HTML document consists of several elements, including the doctype declaration, HTML element, head element, and the body element. Here, the picture is shows the pictorial representation of a structure of an HTML. Now, let us see what does basic structure consist of. Basic HTML document. To create a basic HTML document, you need to open a text editor and start coding. The first line of your code should be the doctype declaration, which tells you the browser what version of HTML you are using. Next, you need to add the HTML tags that defines the structure of your document. Within the HTML tag, you need to have a head and a body section as well as other elements such as heading and paragraphs and images. Let us see how it will looks. I will use Visual Studio Code. Now let us see with an example. Now I will define the doc type. It should be defined like this. Geometry and doc type will be in the caps only. Next, HTML. I am declaring HTML tag. In the HTML tag, I will declare a tag. A tag consists of title tag, which will address the name title of the web page. I will give this is I will declare body tag. After closing the head tag only we should open body tag. This inside the content of the tags should be in the small. In the body tag, we can declare paragraph, heading. After closing this, I will open heading. In heading, we have six type of headings. I'll show the difference. What is that later on? This is the basic structure of an HTML. Let me run this in a I'll run with this in a web page. See the basic structure of an HTML. I've opened the web page. Now let me come to back. Okay. Next, doctype declaration. You know that I've explained in the with an example. This doctype declaration is the first line of an HTML document and tells the browser which version of HTML of the document is using. It is very important to include the correct doctype declaration, ensures that web page is rendered correctly in a different browsers. In a doctypes, there are several types of doctypes are there. Mainly, I'll give some example. Math.ml is also a doctype to include the mathematics in the web page. Next, we will look for HTML element. HTML element is nothing but HTML tag. HTML tag is the root element of the HTML tag and documents and contains all other elements on the page. It also specifies the languages used on the web page and includes the attributes such as start set and viewport. Now I'll show you that we can include here the language of the web page. I'll include language equals to English. English. My entire document will be in the web page will be in the English format. Now, this is how the declaration of doc type and HTML element will be looks like. Now we will see about head tag, how it will be looks like. Head tag. Head element is and contains the metadata about the web page, including the title, description, and the keywords. It can also include the links and external style sheets and the subscripts, as well as inline styles and scripts. Head element consists of metadata about the web page, including the title, description, and the keywords. It also includes links to external style sheets and scripts, as well as inline style sheets and scripts. What is meant by this? I'll show you. This head element can access the link between other pages. Like in HTML, we have to give a link to the CSS. CSS is a style of the HTML. Including CSS, we can create a web pages in a different format. We can include the images, we can include the styles, and we can execute in a different format. Here we can include the styles. Style we can also include with this also, and we can include the links, images, headings, and many more things in the head elements. Now we'll see body element. Body element consists of all visible content on the web page, including the text, images, multimedia, and it can also include various types of elements such as heading, paragraph, list, tables, forms, and media elements. Now let us see how we can include this paragraph, headings, list, tables, forms, medias, links, etc. I'll show you with an example. Now, and the heading. Head consists of a title. Title is nothing but name of the web page. It consists of name of the web page. Head must consist name of the web page. Now, the body consists of paragraphs. Paragraphs headings. Now, I'll declare first heading. Heading is declared by h1 tag. H1 tag means that it gives a different font of the heading. It has 6 types of headings. I'll show you how it looks like. First, hi. H1 I'm giving hi. H2. H3. How are you? H4. How was the park? H5. Good. H6. Now I'll save it and I'll show it in a browser. This is a web page creating this. See, see the variation in the size and the font of the headings. This is the H1 tag, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. As we go on down, the font of the size heading will be decreasing. Now I'll show you. I'll remove this 5 tags. Okay, fine, I'll keep it. I'll show you a paragraph how it will look like. Let me type something. So, something I have kept it, and let me show you in the browser. This will be the paragraph. After heading, I've declared in the paragraph. In this paragraph, we can give different fonts and styles also. Now, I'll break this by giving br tag. I'll break the line. Br is an empty tag. In this HTML, we have two types of tag: empty tag and normal HTML tags. Empty tag is doesn't contain the closing tags. Normal HTML tags contain the closing tags. Now, let me check in the browser. I'll cover. See, after this, it will be break into two lines. Now, let me include the links. For including links, we need to use, we will use the anchor tags. Anchor tags is defined by A, and we have to give H reference. I'm giving H reference, and I will give www3 schools.org, like I have to give http colon slash slash. This is one. I have to give H reference. H reference made the link. Let's made this content as a link. Let's go will be like us link. It will open with the another page of the web page. Let me open it. This is, sorry, I made a mistake. IAF. Now we will see in a web page. We'll refresh it. Now it turns into a link. I should click on this. I have given. This is about a link. Now image. For image, we have a tag called img. img is an empty tag. It is also an empty tag. With this, we can give a image. Source. Source is the location or a path of the images. Now I don't have any image right now, so we have to give a path here. We have to give a path for the images, and we can give a attributes called width pixels, some pixels, and height. This will be on the pixels only. These are the major attributes of the image, that is source, width, and height. And we can give also alternate. Alternate will be that if the web page is not loading, the network issue will be there. At that time, the alternate name will be describes in the position of images. This is about the basics of HTML tag. And this is the basic structure of the HTML tag. See, HTML is a root parent element of the document. In that, head and body are the two elements. Head consists of title and metadata. Body consists of head tags, heading tags, paragraph, list. List as one point I must In a list, we have three types of list: ordered, unordered, and descriptive. This can be declared ordered list. Ordered list is described by OL. In that, lists are described by ELI. Okay, coffee, tea, and milk. Let me save this and I'll show you how it will look. See, coffee, tea, and list. It can, one, because I included all three in a one list. So I'll do one thing. I'll add one more list. I will end this. I will add one more list. And make this tea in here. Now see how it looks like. It is ordering. 1, 2, 3. Whereas unordered list is described by UL. This will be denoted by bullets. See, bullets. Now, descriptive. Descriptive is denoted by DL, and it consists of two types in that: DT and DD. DT is that descriptive term. Here, I'll give descriptive on DT. DT. Now, I'll give this DT. Coffee and tea, coming like this. Now I'll show you how the description will be added. After DT closing, let's open DT tag, descriptive tag. Milk based on duct. This add. This is the term and the explanation is milk based product. This is the description of this term. It will come in the side. This is about the basic structure of the HTML. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, please share and subscribe.